Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day. In this video I'm going to talk about ways to get clear and how to know if you're on the right path. Do you ever feel like you're at a crossroads and you don't know which way to go or who you are? If you're asking yourself questions like, what am I doing? Where am I going? What do I want? Who am I? There are definitely some questions that you can ask yourself to get clear on what you want to do or figuring out what your purpose is in life. You have to ask yourself the right questions so you can decide what's best for you. Because there are going to be tons of people that you encounter in your life that are going to want to tell you what you should do with your life. Problem is, they're not you and they can only guess. And it's not just your friends, significant other, family. The government's telling you why you're not happy. Take this pill, drink this beer. And there's this other thing that if you're asking other people for advice, the only advice they will give you is what they would do if they were in your position. But the problem with that is most people are so stuck in their comfort zone, they would literally do anything to avoid pain or discomfort or breaking out of that comfort zone, that they'll usually give you terrible advice. Like say, for example, you live in a small city and you want to move to a major city because there will be many more opportunities for business, earning money, networking, numerous more possibilities for everything. You know this and you've mostly made up your mind, but your family is in that small town. You don't know anyone in the big city, so you're taking a major risk. So maybe you're still like 15% unsure if you should do it. So you ask your friends and your family and they're settled in where they are and they're happy and they don't want to go to a major US city. Some of them might even tell you it's dangerous and you'll get hurt or people will take advantage of you or whatever. Truth is, they wouldn't want to take that risk, so they tell you it's better here in the small town, that it's a stupid idea to move, even though in your heart you know you need to do it to grow and improve yourself and open yourself to a whole new world of opportunities and experiences. So it's very important to look to yourself and ask yourself important questions so you can make the right decision for you to get clear. Here are some questions that you can ask yourself on ways that will help you get clear on what you want to do or should be doing, going, what your purpose is, or what you were put on this planet to do. This is a great one that I learned from Brian Tracy. If you had $10 million and 2 years to live, what would you do? This is a fantastic question, and it really brings to light what you would do if you had limited time to live and what would make you happy and fulfilled. How would you really like to enjoy your life? Ask yourself, what do I really want? Clarity is key. Once you're clear, the faster your brain can help you find the solutions to get you there. Also ask yourself if there are things that aren't in order, that aren't together, and you know it, and they're making you suffer. They're making you less than you are, and they're staring you right in the face, and you know what they are. And some of those things you can put in order today with a little bit of work so that when you wake up tomorrow, your life will be more pristine and better put together than it is today. Another great question. If you did the things you know you should be doing, what would you be like in 10 years? Ask yourself this. This is a great question. Now, some other questions that I like to ask myself when I get stuck and I'm not sure which way I need to go is, will this help me grow? I wanted to move to a big city and I just moved to Los Angeles. And one of the questions I ask myself is, will this help me grow? Of course it would. There are so many more opportunities and possibilities and people here as opposed to where I was living. I mean, any kind of niche or whatever you're looking for, there's like-minded people here, no matter what it is. I knew this would stretch me, that I would have to make more money. The cost of living is more expensive here than where I was. But there's good things that happen when you introduce some tension in your life that will cause you to grow until that tension can finally be released. You need to value growth, and if whatever direction you're leaning towards, it needs to push you to learn and grow, and just lean into it. And if you quit your job or leave your relationship, you may not be able to go back if you later change your mind. But for many decisions, there's a built-in undo. You can often return items you purchased, you can move back to your old city, you can buy back similar possessions to replace the ones you gave away. You can switch back to your old diet and exercise routine, so don't stress too much about the little things. If your goals or dreams don't scare you, then they're not big enough. Another great question to ask is, would my best self do this? Would the person that I want to become in the future do this? Would the happy and highly successful person I am in the future do this? And ask yourself, who do I want to be as a man or woman? What kind of man or woman do you want to be in 10 years from now? What's your ideal self? When I think of my best self is confident, happy, brave, generous, and creative. He is secure in who he is. Even if I wasn't quite sure about a decision I made, but needed to make a quick decision and things didn't turn out so well, he could handle that too. He's strong enough to deal with the consequences. Asking this question can really remove a lot of self-doubt. Would my best self do this? Of course he would. Do I want this as a memory? Another great question to ask yourself. Do I want to look back on this memory having had this experience in my life? Think about the things that you remember. Now, when you look back on the last 10 years of your life, do you like a lot of those memories? Could you have created better memories? Your best memories are a great indication of what was really important to you because they stood out. Most of my best memories are not going into work extra hours on the weekend. They come from having interesting experiences. Is that the same for you? Try asking some or all of these questions the next time you face a tricky decision. I think you'll find them useful tools for increasing clarity and making better choices. It will help shed some light on your path, as it did for me. You might not always get it right, but more times than not, it's usually for the best. Another great question you can ask yourself is, what's the pros and cons of doing this? Most times, if you think this through, the pros will really outnumber the cons, and the worst con is that you just find yourself back where you started. When you're asking these questions and making tough decisions, make sure you get enough rest. You need to be able to focus. You'll need 7 hours of sleep a night to rest your body and have total focus. Take time out to eat good food 3 to 4 meals a day to be successful. Food gives you energy. Your body will reward you for that. If you're asking these questions and still, if you really don't know what to do, say for your purpose, take some time, jump into the workforce, try some opportunities. It will help you figure out what you like and what you don't like. Don't worry about things you have no control over. It's a loser's game. It definitely pays to live for the moment. Take time to enjoy the little things. Go see a concert or ball game, or go for a hike, or go to the beach. You never know how many moments you have left. You have to believe and have faith in yourself and trust that you're making the right decisions. Trust your intuition. Ask yourself these questions and the answers will come. Always take whatever action you feel is in your best interest. You have to do things for yourself and take charge of your own life. No one is going to do it for you. When you start asking yourself smart questions like these, it can save you a ton of trouble and time. You'll be way ahead of the curve. I hope this video helps you to get clear on a few things that may have been holding you back. Good luck to you in your journey in being able to overcome any obstacles or circumstances that come in your way that prevent you from achieving your dream. The people that make it through those obstacles are the ones that can look past the things that are thrown at them and, of course, realize when they're down so they can pull themselves back up. Lots of love to you, and thanks for watching.